and welcome to this week's episode of Will's Weekly Wonders. This week we're going to be looking at Spotify data. So for the last couple of years, every month or so, I've been creating a playlist based on music that I've been listening to, music that I've liked, as something to remember the month by and something to listen to, with hopefully some new songs occurring each time. So I thought now was a great opportunity to analyse what I've been creating in some of those playlists, and ultimately to see if I can come up with the perfect Friday night playlist. So here you can see a list of all the playlists that I've currently built, all of those from previous months. Now, as I go into all tricks, I'm going to talk you through. This week there's a lot of focus on APIs in order to get access to all of this information. So to start off with, all I need to do is enter my username into this first Spotify macro. From there, it's going to provide me an authorization token, as well as a full list of all of the playlists that I've been curating. Now, that first API call allows me to then go ahead and generate the second one. So you'll notice here, for every playlist, I then get a new API link, which I can feed into this second macro here. Now, out of this, I start to get all of the information about the songs that are contained within each of those playlists. So here in that roadmap playlist, I can start to see the tracks that are there, and we also start to bring in some Spotify metrics around the popularity and some of the album release dates. The second part of this is that I concatenate each of those song IDs, and this allows me to feed it into the third and final API call of this workflow. Now, the third one is going ahead and taking each of those individual song IDs and applying all of the Spotify track metrics. So now for each of these songs, I get information on the danceability, the acousticness, the loudness, and a variety of others that allow me to start analysing that data. Once I bring it all together with a join, I can then see all of the information from the playlist that it's in, the song, the album, the popularity, and those other factors that we talked through. Now, in this prep and sort here, what I've done is actually created my own Friday-based metric using these metrics available to go ahead and help me in curating that perfect Friday night playlist. Before I do though, I wanted to understand a bit more about the playlist that I'd already created. So starting here, I get a feel for the artist with the most unique songs in each of the playlists. So I can see the likes of Avicii, Don Diablo, Martin Garrix are the most frequently occurring. So you'll start to get a feel for most of the music that I listen to. If we then take a look at the individual songs, so these are those that are appearing most frequently across all playlists. So the likes of David Guetta, Baker Matt appearing pretty heavily with some of their songs. The final step was then to analyse the playlists themselves. So by aggregating each of those factors to understand a little bit more about them. Again, I've ranked these based on my Friday score, so I can see that at the moment, my current top two playlists are all focused on disco. So a pretty high Friday score there of 0.76 on a scale of 0 to 1. If we take a look down at the bottom, perhaps unsurprisingly, the classical music playlist and the soundtracks not scoring so well. What I've then done with all of the songs, so all of those that are in any of my playlists, is I've gone ahead and created a nice table where I can see the top 10 songs to create this 10 song playlist. And here is that table. So Luther Vandross coming out top with Never Too Much, a Friday score of 0.93. Some other absolute bangers in there from the likes of M People, Whitney Houston, Dusty Springfield. It's already got the makings of a great playlist. The popularity metric you can see here is scored as 0 being the lowest, 100 being the highest. So it's actually Whitney Houston coming in highest on the Spotify popularity. Now, at this point, I've got all the information about the playlist that I want to create, but I perhaps want to go and understand a bit more and have a listen to this song. So I can go ahead, click on the link. It's going to open up my Spotify, and assuming that I'm still logged in, it's going to fire it up, and me and Luther Vandross can now go and party into Friday night. Hope you all have a good day and look forward to next week's episode. Bye.